Hello everybody. I can't figure out what's going on with my screen in the Stream Manager. You guys run the show. Hey, we're the Good People Association. I'm Ken Knapsack. That's Mark Riley. That's Josh Macuga. Take it away, boys.
It's great to be here with everybody. Mark, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, Josh. Thank you very much. How is everybody doing in this office today?
I think we're doing well. You know, we got to thank Jersey Girl Lori. If you guys were tuning in, twitch.tv/goodpeoplegpa, that hot crock pot was hot crock pot.
It was so hot today.
And we had the hot Italian pulled beef. We're going to bring that out onto the show here later on. Right. We got some Hawaiian rolls to make some sandwiches. But this office smells unbelievable today. It's a combination of meat and garlic, basically my basement as a kid. Ooh. And listen, great. I'm Italian. And my house smelled like either meat or garlic 99% of the time. So today was just fantastic.
It just hit the garlic when you walked in here.
Oh.
Is just right centered right by the door, and it just is delicious.
People are calling this hot redemption pot already.
Oh, it's already.
You, Josh.
Absolutely. Earlier, I was like, this
well, I told
good,
you I needed
Josh?
a redemption pot. So
redemption. Everything looks good. You guys see what's going on with my screen, right?
Yeah, I looked too. My preview's like that, but I looked on my phone. It's fine.
Yeah,
so
everything's
really
fine.
Weird.
Studio is being weird right now.
I mean, we're launching the Good People Association, friends. It's a company. It's a digital brand. It's an empire fund. Yeah. You can go to the GPA.fund to join. We got some levels. We got the Bucket Club, the Social Club, Fun Club, and also you're all here with us now having fun.
Yeah.
We got a big show tonight. I feel like Letterman with our new hand cards.
Yeah, I like this.
Let's see. Our first guest tonight here, Jim. I don't know where Jim. Our first night. Hey, Johnny. Our first night, it says here on the card, Mark, he's from Omaha, Nebraska. Let's welcome Jake Stormfront.
Well, hello, I'm Jake Stormfront.
Polly, would you like to go to McDonald's, Polly?
Who's Jake Stormfront?
Jake Stormfront. He's a Jedi. So a lot going on the show tonight. We've got returning to our sphere, one of our all-time favorites from back in the Schmoes days, from the Schmodown, Stacey Howard.
Hey,
going to be here tonight for
having Stacey here.
Yeah, playing a new game. You can throw up that card if you have it. We created a special logo. Stacey Howard judges the good people.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's perfect.
That's right.
Do you notice how girls wear these hats like this nowadays?
I wish I could pull that off.
I can't do it.
I'd look like
it's like
Six
the
from Blossom.
Yeah, it's the stylish Indiana Jones.
I have the Indiana Jones hat.
I do. I also have one. Got it at a wedding.
I waited my whole life to get it, Josh. Some nice folks sent it to me. I put it on. I was like, can't wear this.
Nope.
Yeah, I can't wear those things. I tried. There was a great fedora. It just looked awful.
Yep.
So Stacey is coming on the show. This is really hilarious. I'm not trying to joke, Josh. I really feel like I'm like Blues Traveler.
This is what I do with my glasses. I'm like, you know what? And then I'm pointing like some professor.
This is why we don't do a podcast either, because midway through the podcast, we're like, why do I keep hearing this? What is that?
On the show tonight, Blues Traveler here with their single. We also got from
and then
Hawaii
at the end of the show is always like, all right,
hey, that was good. Like that? But we got hand cards because we're professional broadcasters. So also joining us very shortly, one of our regulars around here. Of course, he's one of the reasons we're here, Eric Bass. But he's not alone. He's not the only member of Shinedown. Mark Riley, we're going to finally get to meet Brent Smith tonight.
You guys are going to get to finally meet Brent Smith, the lead singer of Shinedown. And so excited to finally have you on. I got to hang out with Brent over at Eric's place during his birthday. We had a good conversation. I'm sure it's going to bring it in here. They're finally. Can we ask him about the Shinedown album?
I'm
Let's ask him about the
Shinedown.
Shinedown.
Come on. I know you're writing it, guys.
Not a sponsor. Twisted Tea. Fight racism with us by drinking Twisted Tea and then hitting racists in the face with it.
That is correct.
We have a reputation at a nearby 7-Eleven. We walked in and the owner went like this to Mark and I ordered some more Twisted Tea.
Yeah.
See? That's how you know. Listen, what have I always said? Wherever you go, be liked and be a regular.
Yes.
Okay? If you want to be a regular bar, be a regular bar, Ken.
Is that a John Macuga thing you passed down to you, or did you just come up with it yourself?
No, I'm sure my dad kind of taught me that, because anywhere my dad went, people were like, John. I'm like, hey, Dad. And also, if you're going to be a regular bar, be regular at 7-Eleven. It could be way worse. I was talking to the guy a couple weeks ago. I was like, why don't you put tables out front? Like, clear out these spots, and we can all sit out here and enjoy, your parking lot. here at this busy intersection in Burbank, California.
It's a nice parking lot.
We can sit outside and drink our twisted teas. And then I started to realize this has been my dream all along. Put my high school Letterman jacket back on, hang out outside of a gas station.
That be it. Kellick says, I don't have twisted teas where I live. Well, that means racism wins today where you are. But don't worry, fight it in other ways. Miss Movies is in chat. Hello, Miss
Miss Movies here.
Miss Movies sharing that face app where she switches her face with Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
I watched the entire movie Pretty Woman starring Miss Movies the other day on Instagram.
Unbelievable.
The entire movie.
Ken,
She's here.
we also got our first super chat.
Super chat.
Our girl Jersey girl Lori.
Yeah.
Who gave us the redemption pot tonight. She brought in that recipe for some hot Italian beef. Also not my nickname. I was hot Italian beef. Hey yo. And
Yes, indeed.
It was the easiest recipe. You just put the beef in there with some beef stock, some water, some garlic, salt, pepper, garlic salt. Bing, bang, boom. We're about to have some sweet Italian beef sandwiches.
If you're watching us for the first time and you're like, who are these old a-holes? Well, number one, Josh is the youngest and he's the prettiest, but he's also the best cook. What we do, we're the Good People Association. We are an Empire Fund. We bring you, the good people, you're the good people, bring you entertainment. But we also cook for ourselves every Wednesday. And on twitch.tv/goodpeoplegpa, you can watch the hot crock pot really work itself. And I'm excited. And thank you to Lori for that super chat. And I'm so glad you mentioned that, Josh, because part of the thing we do here is a portion, I'm going to say it, guys, a portion of all proceeds from Super Chats and Streamlabs go to charities. We are about to make this week a donation very happily to stbaldricks.org, which is something we were championing when we launched this channel all the way up till this week. And then tonight... well, I honestly can't say we're happy to announce this. This is a bittersweet thing, but we're behind it here. We talked often last week. We lost a friend. He was a fan first, became a friend real quickly. Yeah. He is known by so many in this community. Graham Butler, the real Gray Jackal, Flying Badger. There it is. So his family announced this week. His sister Samantha's been talking with all of us. They have started a GoFundMe for Fairy Bricks UK, which is this great thing. Now, I'm going to put a link to the GoFundMe in the Twitter page right here, and then I'm just going to drop a raw link. All right, there it is. You can clean that up, right, Mark? You can make that better. Yeah. And then we're going to pin that to the top so you can see that. All portions of all proceeds for probably a couple weeks here at the end of the month. We want to rotate the charities. We'll go to this. This is something that is really awesome. Graham,
you're a big Legos guy.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm kind of rambling here too. Jump in, guys. Here, Graham meant a lot to all of us, but Graham and I shared a love for Lego, and Graham was a collector of Lego sets, would build them, and would jump on my brick building streams and come in and comment on my building. And we just, his family, Samantha, his sister, reached out and was like, we're trying to find the right thing. And some great folks in my Discord kind of recommended many things, but this is one of them. So, guys, we're putting our weight behind this one.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Graham was amazing dude. Mm-hmm. A kind-hearted soul, missed terribly by us and his family and all his friends. Again, he always used to make fun of my Scottish accent, which is well deserved.
Which is fair.
Yeah, and anything we can do to kind of have his legacy live on, the better. And we miss you, Graham.
Yeah, and we do. Mark,
I just wanted to comment. Look how damn handsome he is in that photo. I just love it. Stunning. I love it, Graham. I miss you, man.
Yeah, so Fairy Bricks UK, what it is this charity organizes the distribution of brand new Lego sets to children's wards and hospitals around the UK. For children, being in a hospital can be a daunting experience, and having a Lego set to focus on and build can help ease those fears. The family's also looking at maybe donating some of Graham's own Lego sets to this charity as well. So that is... what was going on there. And then they're also, to Autism UK is also where they're going to be donating a lot of the bricks too as well. It's all on the GoFundMe page. Sam and his Graham's parents, Edward and Rita Butler, are behind it there. They have a goal up there. It's in pounds, Josh.
Pounds.
I work in exchange business for 2 months. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Pounds to dollars. Okay, so 1.36 United States dollars to 1 pound.
Okay.
No.
So they have a good goal up there.
That's wrong. 1 pound. Yeah. $1.36 is 1 pound. They're stronger than us. The pound is stronger than us.
They're stronger.
The British sterling they can.
I love it. So the direct links up there if you want to donate directly, but if you want to give us a Streamlab or Super Chat, A large portion of those proceeds will go directly to that GoFundMe page. All right.
And Solskjaer, our buddy, Solskjaer 1999, put £5 in there, put me down for one of those Twisted Teas Lego Play Well. I love it. Hey, Ikaika, the Hawaiian hunk, aloha means hello.
Hello.
On the 1s and 2s over there, running our Twitch channel, doing a heck of a job. We've almost got 300 followers on Twitch. Real quick, Ikaika, didn't Solskjaer ask me a question yesterday in the Positivity Report and I missed it? And what was it?
He asked what is behind a Hawaiian breakfast.
Oh, that's right. So real quick, Ikaika last Friday for my birthday, which was amazing, made the office a Hawaiian breakfast. Oh, yeah. Which had, I mean, it was ridiculous in here. And I know that our office, first of all, our office doesn't really have that great of ventilation. If you will.
And the only ventilation we blocked it with this background.
There's a window back there. You can't see it.
Yeah.
That overlooks a mean street of Burbank.
Yeah. But but the Hawaiian hunk made us a Hawaiian breakfast. And correct me if I'm wrong, Ikaika, it was eggs over easy. Some unbelievable, and this is my first experience with fried spam. Okay.
Fried spam.
Then Portuguese sausage.
Yes.
And then griddle toasted Hawaiian loaf.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's just the King's Hawaiian, but it's the loaf.
Yes, the loaf. And then we had pog juice with champagne. So like pogmosas.
Pogmosas,
Mimosas? Pogmosas.
Pogmosas? We learned by Pogmosis.
So that was fantastic.
I like that.
Thank you, Elizabeth Sullivan. This is all I can afford.
But Lego.
But Lego. No, that's that. And Lauren Romo, the super chap for Graham and for a great cause. Yeah, again, the link directly to the GoFundMe is on top of our chat here.
And I got Streamlabs here, guys, if you so desire. Streamlabs.com/goodpeoplegpa if you want to send something there. I will read it out, of course.
Read it out. But without further ado, let's bring on, I can't even say guests anymore. He's part of this network. He founded this network. He actually was like, guys, what do you think about starting a network? And we went like, that seems like a lot of work. I was like, do I have to do the thumbnails? And they're like, no. And I was like, okay. I
guess who does our
doing the thumbnails.
Doing all the thumbnails. Bring him on here, Eric Bass, and I do believe Brent Smith. Welcome to GPA.
Look at that.
Look at that.
What up?
What's up? How we doing?
Happening?
Hello, Brent. Good to see you
I
again,
feel
my
like
friend.
I'm way too laid back right now. I'm like down in it.
No, you're
I rolled in here and Eric was like, "Let me get you a chair, get you close, get you tight."
That's right.
I got him a chair.
And look at
up,
Eric.
Eric?
He's got his Australian sheep herder dog scarf on. He's going there. It's
I do.
fantastic. Fantastic.
I was gonna.
Could get me shot in some places in Los
like-
Angeles. probably.
That's right.
I was gonna say, what side mission are you on in Red Dead Redemption, Eric?
Just so y'all know, he doesn't just like wake up looking like this. This takes a lot of work.
It
It
does.
takes a lot of construction, a lot of dust, a lot of saws, a lot of. How many power tools have you used just in the last 3 days?
Oh man, thousands. Mediocrity takes a long time, is what he's saying.
That's amazing.
Brent, how are you feeling about
You
the new
look amazing.
studio? How are you feeling about the new studio out there? I mean, it looks incredible.
I think that I don't think there's anything like it in North America. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Just because. But listen, man, when he had a commercial studio when I met him over, Jesus, man, like 15, 16 years ago.
Yeah.
So he knows how to build studios. He knows what to do with them. And when he sold that place, the last thing that he did there was the album Attention. And when him and his lovely wife moved out here, the plan was always to eventually look at it from a larger concept, if you will, taking nothing with him as like a home studio. He doesn't work that way. Right. But I think that we had a discussion with each other. There's a lot of moving parts with it. I mean, he's got people that are helping him, obviously, but I mean, it comes out of his brain. Yeah. So I just told him, I said, man, if you're going to do it, let's do it right. Like for real, like let's do it the right way. And let's do it to a level where it can hold its own with the rest of the studios in North America and around the world. There's literally nothing like it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love this, man. I'm going to take you with me everywhere. Actually, we do that anyway.
I'm just telling the truth.
Yeah. And that went up pretty fast. I was there in October, and I mean, 3 days it took me to drive cross country, and by then it was like almost up. Like, I mean, at least some of the bigger things that you needed to put in there.
Like, was there an Amish raising the barn kind of a situation?
No. The building was there when we bought it. It was a garage and a mother-in-law suite.
Yeah, that's right.
Basically, is what it was. So
I didn't know that.
When Mark was out, it was I had taken half of the garage and vaulted the ceiling. I had to have a company that had some engineers do that, just so I made sure the whole thing didn't come in. You know?
Right.
That was beyond my scope, but that's kind of where it was when Riley was out, man. And I think it's been what 3.5 months we finished it. You know.
Did you keep that big alien spider that was outside the door there?
They show up every year. So we have these spiders. They're called orb weavers, but a lot of people call them banana spiders.
Oh, yeah.
Some people call them garden spiders.
Oh,
they're like this big around, you know.
Yeah, orb weavers.
They scare me.
We end up with 1,500 of them on the property. They're everywhere. You know, they're all over the place. You just walk right into them.
Glad I didn't really know that one.
And they're harmless. You can move them. You can grab their webs and transpose them. Is that how you do it? You transpose?
Yeah,
transplant them.
Transplant. Yes.
They're also really elegant artists, though. The webs.
The webs were beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, they're out of control.
So I'm guessing we're gonna get an Orb Weaver song on the next Shinedown album as set to Dreamweaver.
Brent actually filmed the "It's a Trap" song.
Oh yeah,
he was the man behind the camera for the whole thing.
It was amazing.
It was his idea because I was like, "Nah, let's just do it tomorrow." He's like, "Let's do it tonight. Let's do it right now, right now."
That's just from years of knowing him, because it would have never happened the next day. And he was kind of going through what it was for, and I was like, "We're gonna have to do this now." Like the sun was we had just enough daylight. So I was like, let's just go and do it.
Chef's kiss. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah.
I love how we were bringing like home lighting outside. And like stringing, we had all kinds of like extension cords. He's out there in a dress. It's awesome. I hope anybody that was like out. I mean, I'm not being disrespectful to the I don't know what the term is for Princess Leia, but I'm sure the neighbors across the water were like, what the hell is going on?
We got to just put that out there. It's got to be seen.
Yeah, well, we'll release that here. GPA exclusive. GPA exclusive. You guys got some great fans popping in the chat. We're here every week, friends, but a lot of people popping in because of what you guys do in Shinedown. Great fans like Aaron Jordan asks, you bring the spiders inside as pets. Eric, could you maybe do that for us?
We'll do that. We actually have a pet spider in our house right now that lives up some of the door casing, the top door casing on one of our doors, and he comes out at night. It's kind of a funnel web spider, and he'll pop up at night, and you'll see him up there, and he's up there doing his thing, and then he hides during the day. And I won't mess with him, man. I dig all the critters, you know.
Oh yeah.
I had a ladybug that came into my room, and I had to do all this research in the last week because I didn't realize that they were hibernating, and I thought she had left, but she came back today. So
it's good
it's
luck.
very interesting. I have a little ladybug friend in my hotel.
In fact, Mary Ritchie just asked, how is the ladybug? That's awesome. They're checking in.
I thought she left. She came back. I just saw her before I left to come over here.
Gentlemen, as somebody who's legitimately scared of everything.
Yeah.
He is.
I mean, everything, Brent.
You wouldn't believe it. Okay? You will hear him scream and think it's an act.
Yeah. And I feel I have a daughter coming.
Do it right now. Let me hear that scream.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on.
Can
we get an alert?
Soundbite it in the new album. Hang on a second.
No, probably not.
Okay,
actually, we're on. Yeah.
The scream is. Here's what we'll do. Akaika's gonna pull up. Akaika's gonna pull up a video of me legitimately screaming during a VR experience that I did. Okay. Or the Halloween Horror Nights. Like fans, listen, here's the thing, Brent. Here's the thing is I have what doctors call night terrors, right?
Okay.
And I have shared a hotel with him.
That's serious.
Yeah, I have shared the room with him on the road for stand up, and I can tell you it's not a lie.
Yeah, no. We were in Arizona, and I had, and here's the thing: it's kind of like a hyperbolic graph, right? Is the more I drink or whatever, the night terrors accelerate because I can't mentally stop myself from the night terrors. When I'm sober, no problem. When I have a few cocktails, like a cocktail party, my wife will catch me from across the room and be like, night terrors. One more, and we're getting night terrors. So there's a lot of thrashing that goes on, whatever.
Punching.
I would never drink again.
Well, I don't remember the night terrors, but the people that are in the bed,
once again, I would never drink again.
Yeah.
I mean,
it ain't about you, dog.
People like, you don't
the hell out of all your family.
Yeah, I don't really get hungover because I feel like I do a workout in my sleep, right, while drinking. And my mom has been like, were you okay down there? Did something scare you last time? I was like, that's just my night terrors. And then that's when an Italian mom starts getting very concerned about the situation. But so I think it was, my brother used to mess with me when I was a kid. I watched a movie called Children of the Corn when I was very young, and it scared the crap out of me. And then it just kind of slowly built to the point where I was totally scared of everything. I went on a first date to a haunted house one time. Girl never called me again. I mean, it kind of has compounded to the fact where now fans, it's hilarious. I mean, we do these like VR funny games, send me to Halloween Horror Nights, and I legitimately, like, I've fainted before. I've collapsed before.
Loses my scream.
I'm glad that I came on tonight and we can get through all this psychology.
Can you help him?
We got to show it. I mean,
so you guys.
Get it out, man. Don't keep it inside.
Yeah.
You guys talking about spiders and whatnot. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna stay out here. I want to go to. Next time I come to South Carolina.
Right there.
So I've got an idea.
Yeah.
So prime spider season will probably be just about the time, Josh, that they are playing the 2021 PGA Championship about 2 miles from where my house is.
Oh,
I was gonna say, but doesn't something come out?
The ocean course at Kiowa Island.
You're that close to Kiowa?
I am that's where Brent's staying right now.
No way.
Yeah.
Well,
So I think that it might be
golf.
I know you're gonna have a young
youngling.
Daughter.
fairly newborn
Sure.
child, but I think that pales in comparison to coming to see the ocean course coming out.
agree.
And
We can get a
look, man,
sitter or something.
we'll film the spiders. It'll
Okay.
be great.
Can one of the spiders babysit?
I think
They're
so.
big enough.
That's
Yeah.
a Dr.
You
Seuss
just
novel. There
wrap
happening.
them in the web, right? You
Yeah.
wrap the babies in the web, and
I will say my fear is so much so, and Ken and Mark know this. My mother-in-law has called me a pussy multiple times. My mother-in-law has I told her one time I was scared of horses. She's like, quit being a pussy and get on it. I was like, alrighty, then, here we go.
catching up with the super chats. Anka Van Doren says for Graham, much love. Thank you for that one.
Thanks, Anka.
Stacey M. Brooks says, hey, Brent, thanks for joining us. You are in for a blast. It's always a good time here with the GPA. Stacey, that is a generous super chat portion of that. Of course, going directly to the GoFundMe for our friend Graham Butler, the charity in his honor. Brent, welcome to this show here. What have you, when you heard, when Eric said, I'm launching a YouTube thing with some dorks, what did you say? What?
Well, I don't think that there's any dorks here tonight.
Very kind of you.
He's so nice.
So nice.
There's no one. I thought that. I'll be honest with you. I was like, thank God, really, because like if you look at the media right now, like out into the
Right.
Oh, yeah.
the atmosphere in the universe, there's not a lot of positivity. It's starting to kind of get a little bit better.
Sure.
But I thought it was awesome, man, because I think that more than ever, people need some positivity, but they need some genuine good news. And also every single one of your all's personalities, I've seen pretty much. I wasn't able to hang in. How was it? The first one was like what, 10 hours?
Yeah,
when you did
10 hours.
Yeah.
But he told me like what you guys wanted to do and like what your goal was, like when you launched it, and you ended up doing like breaking what you thought you were going to do.
Yeah.
And there were a lot more people that were coming in and really being aware of this. And it's just word of mouth, man. And you have this amazing highway of intel to get these types of events out there. But, he is like I said, I've known him for 15, 16 years, and he's a problem solver. He's also very, very in touch with like he cares about people, man. Like he cares like if people are having a bad day, like he tries to push the envelope and making you smile if he can. He goes through things on his own and what have you, but he's also grown in the last 10 years that I've known him and become quite a leader. Yeah. So it made a lot of sense when he and he really respects you guys and the ladies that are involved in the show as well. Yeah. And I thought it was badass, man, that you guys were putting it together.
Yeah, Brent, his kindness is what led to him reaching out to me after Cal passed away, and that was it, man. That was Eric and me started talking, and here we are. A couple years later. It's an amazing story.
You guys are making me feel so good right now.
Dude, you're the
point.
My brother.
Is that the point?
Yes.
I think I need pocket-sized GPA people. Like I need pocket-sized Brent. I need pocket Macuga, pocket Knapsack, pocket Riley, and I'll just carry you guys around with me all the time.
Well,
and just listen to you guys say
dude.
We can start like manufacturing that for the public too.
Yeah.
Well, you can get pocket Rileys down to this place called the Pleasure Chest on Sunset. It's
It's
I knew it
it's
was
true.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
By
It's
the way,
true.
is it called the Pleasure Chest?
It is.
It's
yeah.
called the Pleasure
It's
Chest.
actually
yeah.
on Santa Monica. I apologize.
Yeah,
And-
Santa Monica and what is it?
Santa Monica and like Martell.
Martell. That's right.
And-
They actually teach
Change
classes
the name
there.
to
Yeah.
Good Pleasure Association.
Good pleasure.
That's a different job.
Funny enough, I did a stand-up show at the Pleasure
Yeah.
Chest one time, and midway through the set, you hear, "Hey, how much is this dildo?" And I was like, all right. And that's how the show is. That's okay. Thank you, everybody, for
Coming up
in.
next, Blues Traveler.
Yeah,
Blues
up
Traveler.
next, Blues Traveler.
We got a segment
I'll
here
tell you a
shortly.
funny story. I tried to take my 13-year-old kid into Spencer's last year.
Yeah,
and did not realize that the back half of Spencer's is not what Spencer's was when I was 13.
No.
No
And
way.
so he had a lot of questions. So we had to kind of like, anyway.
Imagine
To
so.
that point, though, you're talking about that. I just
I have
thinking
questions.
about the I don't know why this made me think of this.
Yeah.
But I think that it was talking about Santa Monica, and I think that causes me to think about the gay community and whatnot. The Coffee Bean on Santa Monica that's near right there near La Cienega, right there.
Yeah.
It is the most polite, most awesome Coffee Bean you'll ever go into.
You're right.
It's a great area. I used to do some watch, not do, but attend some karaoke at a bar called the Motherlode over there, and it's
Oh, Motherlode.
the best fun you've ever had.
Going into, and like everybody was like overly like just awesome.
Dude, they're awesome in there.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Marvin gives a super chat. Says, "Yeah, pocket Brent Smith. I would buy immediately." So we'll get on that one. We'll get on that one.
And also, we've got the Good People Association guitar picks coming in hot.
Oh yeah.
So you
You
can put
kind of
those in your
can.
pocket.
There you go.
I've seen
right.
the art. We finally got some great art. It's going to be great there. Stacey Howard's coming in shortly here. We're doing our first ever segment where Stacey's going to judge us. We're going to present some embarrassing photos. Brent, sorry we didn't get you this round. We'll get you the next round.
You can judge as well,
We can make an embarrassing photo right now.
Yes, we can
Let's do it.
We can do it. One thing I want to ask you guys this, because we here at GPA, we have our own fan base. It's humble, it's tiny. They've been watching us on some shows for the last few years, Schmoes Collider, Screen Junkies, whatnot, and it's a close knit group. But even tonight, where both of you being here has brought in even a little extra viewers. The Shinedown fan base, I'm seeing in them when they're getting in our chat. A lot of them are like, "Hey, what's up? Hey, okay, how you doing? Hey, it's Stacey." They're
nice.
so connected. How does that feel? I know it's on stage; it's a different feeling. But being out in the world, having this fan base behind you, what does that feel like?
I always say that we have, and I've been around a lot of bands. I've seen a lot of fan bases for other bands. We have the most amazing fan base in the world. I'm 1,000% convinced of it, and I think that's because a lot of our fan base is made up of misfits and out of place people and that sort of thing, and we all find a home together because we're like that.
Yeah.
That's who we are, and our fan base bonds together like I've never seen another fan base bond together.
Yeah.
I mean, they started a Shinedown fitness group where the fans would get together and do workouts together online and encourage each other.
That's great.
We have fans that meet each other at shows and then we never see them apart ever again. They're all, the 4 or 5 people will travel around together to these shows, and they didn't know each other prior to coming to Shinedown.
That's great. Yeah, Samantha Bomer in chat says, "We are Shinedown Nation." So that's very clear.
Yeah.
I think there were 2 things, especially from last year and this year. What I've already seen this year is the massive amount of, and it's impossible to ignore, not that we would, but I'm seeing it more now. I think a lot of it did have to do with last year and everybody was inside with what was going on with COVID. But just from an international standpoint, all the different countries that are starting to come in and like make us aware that they have all these fan clubs in these different countries.
Yeah.
And like we're starting to get hit up with these different handles and it's really interesting to see that. But I got to give it to Shinedown Nation just from an international standpoint anyway, because when everything went down last year at the beginning of the year, when COVID had surfaced, we and I won't be long-winded, but we found and forged a friendship and a partnership with a company called Direct Relief. And to this level of like where we are a year into this now, Shinedown Nation raised over $500,000 for COVID-19 relief response, and what we did with Atlas Falls. So that in and of itself, I mean, they're loyal, man, very loyal.
And there's and I'll say this, and maybe this is a little self-serving, but it's true. There's a different vibe at a Shinedown show. Then I think if you guys
it's a safe place.
If you guys get to, and you guys will get to experience a Shinedown show at some point.
Well, you promised me a tambourine spot on an encore, so don't take that back.
I thought it was triangle, but okay.
No, I'm triangle.
As long as it ain't cowbell.
Yeah, no cowbell. No cowbell.
And then do you need like a guy just doing the running man in the back, or just like a
yes.
We need a flag guy.
Like
flag guy?
Yeah.
We need this guy.
Like the reggae bands, like we need a flag.
Yeah.
We need.
I'm in.
Oh, you're made for that.
Sign me
Josh.
up.
Could you be the dancing boss tone?
You can be our boss tone.
That's
Yes.
right. That's what it said.
Yes. Yes.
That's great. Yeah, sorry if I cut you off.
But there is a different feeling. There's a feeling of family, and it's all over the world. I've never it's something I've come to love, and I'm so glad to be a part of it. And well, we genuinely adore our fans.
I bring it up because it's for us. We come from a world where if you're on a different YouTube brand and you go to another show, sometimes those fans in the other place don't welcome you, or they come after you. And I got to admit, I'll tell you, I was a little nervous. I was like, I don't know the Shinedown fan base that well. I don't know. And not just tonight, but when we started this, and Eric, you pop on the shows, we have regulars now who have popped over from your world to ours, and now it's a shared world. In fact, our friend Ranger Donald, who's been a listener of ours for a while, said, to be honest, I'd never heard of Shinedown before the GPA. Now I have their entire collection on Apple Music, so we're helping you there.
That's amazing.
Thank you so much.
I'll tell you quick, just a layout, man. Like our whole world, we've had the privilege of being on a lot of different tours, a lot of festivals, and just we tour a lot. And when we got the opportunity in 2017, when we had just started the writing process for Attention, we went out and did 42 shows with Iron Maiden. Yeah. And you talk about a fan base that has been there for a very long time. Yeah. And we learned a lot just from that tour, but just also, you have audience members, with this band, and they don't need anyone. I'll never forget this. Like we showed up in Antwerp, Belgium, and I was like, hopefully they gave us 50 minutes on the tour, 40 something shows. And that first night, the arena holds, this is a larger arena. Over in Europe, the arenas get really big. This is about 30,000 people. Right. And I'm like, if we're there, 6 songs in and hopefully half the place is filled up, I'll that'll be good. We walked out there, the lights hit on our downbeat of our first song, and the whole place was packed. Jeez. And it was like that for every single show, and it was like, it's on.
That's great.
But the thing was, man, you had to work for that. You had to work for that spot because they look at you like, okay, we're going to give you an opportunity because Iron Maiden has you opening for them. So let's see what you got.
Yeah, right.
But you got people there that have seen 500 shows.
Yeah.
I mean, 40 years and just loyal. And it goes down from generation to generation, from 8 to 80. And that's really what we try to do too, is make the music honest, first of all, but then make it accessible for everyone from all walks of life.
And one thing to that, and then I know we're
Get Stacy,
pontificating a lot tonight.
Yeah. No, pontificate, man.
But at an Iron Maiden show, you've got these people in the front,
right?
And it was that for the first night, and I watched people start to loosen up as we went. But there was one guy, man, who the entire tour, he was in front every show. He was on the tour, and he was like this every night. And then about 5 shows from the end, he was still here. But you could see him mouthing the words to the song.
That's awesome.
And to our songs, I was like, God, man. And then by the last show, it was the very last show. And it was Zach. Zach's the one that told me about this because I didn't see this happen. But at the end of the show, we do our thing. We throw our instruments down. Good night, like this. And the guy went like this. He went.
Yes, that's the end of a movie right there.
He was making us earn it for that whole tour. And here's the thing: so when we went back to Europe, we saw him at. He was German. We saw him at 3 shows in Germany.
Wow!
And it feels really good to earn it, man. Like Brent said,
that's right.
It's something we never forget. And we feel like that every night anyway. It doesn't matter where we are in the world. Like there are going to be people at every show who've never seen us play before. And so I don't know, man. I don't know if maybe I would like to think that the fact that our fan base is who they are as people, kind of starts from the top. It starts with us and kind of how we view what we do.
Own it. So, that's great. No, but ironically, that's also how we became a Spice Girls fan.
Yeah,
that's right.
The whole tour.
Yeah.
You guys the whole tour just like this
the whole time. Then I was like, if
that
you
end one though,
wanna be my lover, God bless.
I did a stand-up show like that one time. There was a guy in the front row the whole time, arms crossed, didn't laugh. I saw him after the show and I said, "Dad, what was the fucking deal?"
John Macuga, everybody. Catching up some super chats, and we got our next segment here. L. Redmond for Grant, Autism UK, and Shinedown for being awesome. Thank you for that. We also sliding down here so I don't miss all of them. Anka Von Doren, back in it. Thanks, Shinedown, for everything. Louv, Lee, and Clark, what is the band member's favorite color? Let's get to that question after this. I want to make a painting for them if I can ever get to a concert. Thanks for keeping me stopping. So we'll answer that after this segment here. Salty Trottier, Shinedown equals unity. Love you guys.
Wow.
Dino, Mickey, Dino's back.
Dino.
Shinedown Fitness Support Crews on another level, life-changing team. So these, another Louv, Lee, and Clark, another one. Oh, that's popping up there.
There you go.
So here's again for, Sydney Maria, that's a generous one. Samantha, thank you, that's generous as well. Again, for tonight, portions of tonight's proceeds, a large portion are going to the GoFundMe in honor of our friend Graham Butler, who just recently passed away. His family has a GoFundMe set up for him, working with Fairy Bricks UK and Autism UK, I should say, too, as well, to honor Graham's legacy and love of Lego to help other people. All right.
I'll match whatever we bring in. I'll match tonight for that too.
Wow.
So
Eric Bass.
Eric Bass.
You're not. You're not that bad for a sinner with tattoos, as my mom would say.
For Graham, man. I love that.
He matches, I'll match that also.
Oh,
there we go. Shinedown Nation coming in strong for the memory of our friend Graham Butler. We appreciate that. Graham was a big music fan too, Scotland-based over there in the UK. Loved a lot of stuff, so he'd appreciate that too. Streamlab, then we got Stacy on, right, Kaka?
Yes.
All right.
Streamlab coming in. Thank you for making me cry before I read. Barno, I want to thank you for this. The streamlabs.com/goodpeoplegpa if you want to get something in. They write, hey, so cool to see worlds collide in such an amazing way. I have always considered Brent to be my favorite vocalist of all time. Boom. Leave a Whisper and Us and Them played a critical part of my high school for years. Your rendition of Simple Man is therapy.
Incredible
Cheers.
rendition.
I know. You get that a lot, don't you, guys?
Yeah.
That's one of them.
All right, let's bring in our guest. Brent, Eric, you're sitting here right with us.
Yep.
This is a fan. We first started working with her back in 2013 on the Schmoes Know Show. She's part of the Movie Trivia Schmodown. She wrote for schmoesknow.com. Big fan of movies, but also one of our favorite personalities. Please welcome here, making her debut on the GPA, Stacy Howard.
Stacy
Howard. Hey, Stacy's here.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. It's so good to see anybody. At all. Anybody.
People.
Anybody did. So we're going to do something fun here in a bit. We've got some embarrassing photos, and they're not incriminating. They're not a lot of nudity in some of them. And I asked Stacy, Stacy, would you mind judging in a nice way, but also a bad way, who has the most embarrassing photos? So we're going to get to that, and this might be something we do often here. But Stacy, we want to catch up with you. You wore. I saw you tweeted out something that you actually put on some makeup and maybe.
Are you drinking water out of a wine glass, or is that just vodka?
That's vodka.
I can't say a girl doesn't drink and tell.
Rosé?
Yeah, I straight up put on perfume. I've got on a necklace. I don't know why I did any of this. I just want to feel alive a little bit. But yeah, thank you. Mm-hmm.
Well, you smell awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a smelling laptop. We're very advanced in this household.
Yeah, we broke that technology here on the GPA.
Yeah, absolutely. That's an HP.
On here first.
Paul, have you seen such a thing, Paul? An HP smellathon.
Hey, it's a.
Sorry, I can't stop with these damn hand cards.
Yeah, it's like
I've
Dave
turned
Letterman,
into
man.
poor man Letterman, and it's not good. Stacy, how have you got through this lockdown? How have you? You're competing schmodowns virtually, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, whatever. But how have you gotten through it?
With the online shopping, to be honest, I keep buying dresses that I'll never wear anywhere for like a year. It makes no sense. Like dresses for weddings. What weddings am I going to? I've just been holed up with my dog, my boyfriend. I go on a dumb little walk every day around my neighborhood. We all see each other in the mask and hey, Morgan, hi. Doing my best. I've been grateful to work. I've been grateful to be in contact with family and friends, trying to, cook some recipes and watch a lot of movies. Honestly, that's all I do. It's like,
what part of town are you in?
I'm in LA. I'm in LA right now.
I was just in LA for 4 days. I was doing the narration on the new Attention film that's coming out. But like, amazing. I got out there on a Sunday, and then Monday, Newsom opened stuff back up.
Yeah, you were there like right at the right time. Yeah.
Yeah, but Burbank was odd. Like, it's just
well,
odd.
Burbank's always odd.
Even, Burbank's a thing.
Welcome to the home of GPA, Burbank, California.
Hey, just surrounded by AMCs on every corner, and you don't know where to turn.
I took a bath in that this week. I tried. I like, let's get in, take down the man, and then I'm out. Yeah,
Stacey, I have to real quick story. Back in the day, I reached out to Stacey Howard because I couldn't do a press junket. And I reached out to Stacey Howard and I said, Stacey, can you cover this junket for me for Schmoes No?
Oh, good.
And I believe you asked, was it Chris Pine for a selfie? Who was it?
No, okay. I don't even know if I can say this though, because we did.
You can withhold names.
Of course you can.
You had me like watch a movie. Well, they had me watch a movie and then do like the interviews for all the, actors in it, which I'd never done before. And it went fine. It was fine. And then afterwards I wrote the article and I like bashed the movie horribly because it was so bad.
It wasn't good.
And then the publicist of the film was like, what the F? You're supposed to be like,
it wasn't.
In some way.
Schmoes and Collider, whoever, Schmoes wasn't exactly known for being like a harsher viewing situation. It was more like, this movie was kind of fun. Let's just sort of have a good time with it. And Stacey was like, according to my film knowledge, this was shit. And I was like, oh, Christ, Howard.
What movie was it?
I don't even remember. Do you remember what it was? It was so bad.
I honestly don't know, but I think the publicist had canceled like a really big guest that was supposed to be on Collider or Schmoes or something, and everybody was very upset with me, and I was like, little Stacey Howard hadn't done a thing in her life for TV or movies, and I was like, this is my big break. Josh has given me my shot, and I'm going to become a star. And then I made everyone so upset and like ruined the day somehow. But
honestly, I couldn't.
That up.
Sure, yeah, I couldn't. I couldn't care less. I thought it was hysterical. I was like, "Go, Stacey Howard, do your thing." Because I'll be honest, like one of my best press junkets is going in drunk to a Tobey Maguire interview after the movie got me drunk the night before. Like they got me so drunk the night before, and then scheduled me the first interview. It was an open bar at the premiere. The press lady is walking me through the whole bar. She's like, "You're the first interview tomorrow." I go and walk in and interview Tobey Maguire and ask him if he researched second grader behavior for his character. Didn't like that question apparently.
And for
my bad.
For any Shinedown fans who are, go search Tobey Maguire, Josh Macuga on the internet.
Oh, please,
and
please go look that.
What did you ask him if he did what? If he researched it as a second grade?
If he researched second graders for his movie, like his character's behavior in the movie, which
it's the most awkward. It's the most awkward thing ever.
He played Bobby Fischer in a movie called Pawn Sacrifice, and he was just like a petulant child the whole movie. So I thought that'd be like kind of a funny question to ask, but apparently
icebreaker, right?
Apparently, it wasn't.
Yeah,
that's a horrible question.
Thanks, Brent. Thank you.
I mean, you're the first person that's getting the new Shinedown record, and you're gonna
bring it.
Come on.
Well, it's like when you wrote the jingle for this, for the GPA, Eric. It's like I want Josh to go hang out with you and Brent and help with writing the next album.
No. Yeah. Brent's no, I don't want Tobey Maguire. No, because all of my
what if it's like do.
Yeah, all of my songs just end with like yeah, and that's it.
I still think that he was the best Spider-Man, so I'm cool.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Well, here's the crazy part, Brent, is as I'm walking in there, I had all these funny Spider-Man questions to ask him, and the publicist was like, "Hey, you can't ask any Spider-Man questions," and I was like, "Shit."
What else are you gonna ask him?
I did all this research.
Apparently, ask him if he researched second graders for his movie role.
All right. All right.
Yeah. Sorry, Ken.
No. I'm laughing at the memories. I also want. I don't want to. I don't want to. Music Nerd 86 is here's to Shinedown and Graham. We appreciate that. Django's got a mango. One of our longtime supporters here. Miss you, Graham. Forever, my Scottish Lego bud. More coming in here. Mary Richards says, "Love you, Brent and Eric. Can't wait to meet you someday. You've all gotten me through so much." And gave it. Mary, thank you. We appreciate that. Helping our friend in honor of our friend Graham. And Stacey M. Brooks again with a big one here. Streamlabs now, Mark.
Yeah, Streamlabs. Thank you for this, Brendan Truitt. For charity, my first real concert concert was Shinedown in 2008, and I've been a huge fan of Ken, Mark, and Josh for a few years, so this is my happy place.
Ah, beautiful.
Brandon, I appreciate that.
Awesome.
All right, so here's what we got. We got each have submitted one picture. There's many to choose from. Stacy, we're going to show you the pictures, and then you are afterwards going to judge us. You can judge us in the moment about our choices in our lives then, and then who has the most embarrassing photo to share. Are you ready for that challenge, Stacy?
I'm ready. I love judging people. Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, Ikaika, let's toss up. Leave Eric's last. I want that big reveal there, but Ikaika, you can toss up whatever you want here. Whatever you want. The picture's coming up. Look at that.
Oh boy.
All right.
Okay.
All right. What, Stacy? That's me in 1996 Halloween night going to see Poe opening up for Kiss at the Irvine Amphitheater. What do you think?
Listen, I love men that support musical theater. I'm a huge fan of Cats, so I think that this is great. And thespian, love it. Yeah. Memories, the moonlights. Yeah.
Yeah.
Old Deuteronomy. I get it.
Absolutely. And Eric and Brent, I don't know if you guys have YouTube up watching the stream because
I do over here.
We're watching it.
I've just realized
we see this.
Your jaw has never looked so square though.
That's what it looks like under this gray mop.
And you have a dimple. We each have a dimple in the chin, and I just can't ever see yours. I never would have known that if it hadn't been for the Peter Criss makeup.
Yeah, that's Peter Criss if he was on the cast of Friends with his hair.
That is very Matthew Perry.
And the the crow haircut.
Yes.
I love how did you say Poe was opening up for Kiss?
Poe opened up for Kiss, 96. Yeah.
P-O-E, Poe.
P-O-E, Johnny, Angry Johnny. Yeah.
I loved her stuff, man. That's awesome that you bring her up.
Yeah. Anyway. Poe's one of my favorites, and unfortunately, had some issues at the industry and hasn't been recording for a while. So I don't know if you guys have heard, the music industry can be a little bad at times.
Yeah.
Got to be honest. Yep. You're only as good as your last trick. As long as you don't forget that, you're gonna survive.
That's true. That's true. There you go. Y'all being there. Stacy, what do you feel about my Casio watch?
Oh, is that thing hard to set with a calculator on it, or?
It might as well have had. I'm calculating all the nights I spent alone.
Damn.
Brent has yet to get the full Ken Knapsack jokes.
You need a spider.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. All right. Voodoo Sauce gives a super chat for Stacy's cat joke alone. Stacy,
there it is.
Thank you. We'll send you that.
Well done.
All right, Ikaika.
I love doing the live action version. What was it like working with Taylor Swift?
Stacey Howard.
Stacey Howard's on fire.
Drinking water. All right, Ikaika, hit us.
All right, so
this is more funny for that.
All right. Oh, this is the Josh Macuga special here, Josh. I've removed your brother from the photo. What have you got?
Wait, who did we remove?
That's my brother.
I tell you.
Somebody had like a hood over the dude's head.
No, I told Ken to blur his face, but Ken just went full opaque.
No, guys, this is actually Josh Macuga back in 1955. He has to save his parents, and his brother's getting erased right now.
Yeah, all right. Stacy, have at it.
Listen, I love a nice, handsome young man in a crisp khaki pant. I assume this is mid-90s, so I'm excited for your mom to drop us off at the movies for a date. We can make out while watching The Last of the Mohicans.
Oh. I will find you. Yes. I will find you.
Oh, that's good.
Boy,
dude, your pleat game is strong.
I mean, that's like that'll cut you if you touch those pants.
Are those Dockers?
Oh yeah, those are Doctors. Yeah. Those are Dockers, 100%. A lot of pleats. A lot of pleats. Those are Buster Browns, Brent. Those are Buster Browns.
Buster Browns.
And
Sebago, but
are those penny loafers?
What isn't pictured on the other side? On
Does
the
your
right,
mom not like you?
I think the reverse answer is I think my mom liked us too much that she wanted us all to look the same.
I don't know, man.
From young men is what I'm saying.
Yeah. We had a photographer come to the house and take our family photos on the front. What's not shown is my dad on the other side, angry, also in khakis and whites, and my mom in a long khaki skirt and a white shirt, and our dog, which was also khaki and white. Everything was khaki and white. The entire family photo.
Family photo.
Yes.
Everybody's in white. I've got like a early 2000s bob. It's like
boom. Yeah, perfect.
Right there.
Oh my God.
Believe me, I've got that same picture somewhere.
Oh yeah.
You guys said embarrassing photos, not like career-ending photos, so I didn't bring that.
Yeah.
The best part about that
We
picture.
were going down that road.
The best part about that picture is that was framed in like an ornate gold frame in our like entryway stairs in our house. And I had a high school party, and I woke up the next morning and that picture was gone. And I was like, oh shit. And then I like got to school and I was like, somebody has that picture. And it like got around school, and a buddy of mine came. He's like, dude, I found this in the trunk of my car. I'm really sorry. And he had stolen it as a joke and then brought it back. And my mom was like, thanks, Connor. Thanks. And like took the picture back, hung it on the wall. It's pretty great.
But there wasn't anything drawn on the picture.
No, he just stole it as a joke. Yeah, he just stole it.
You dodged one there.
Yeah.
That is amazing. All right, Ikaika, it's either you or Riley's picture. You choose.
Boy.
You choose.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, there's
I think
Mark
we
Riley.
know.
Mark Riley, front
Look at
and
those
center.
legs.
Front and center.
Did you have like Osgood slaughter?
I don't know what that means. I had something
A
going
knee
on.
disease.
Also, a bonus Roger Craig Smith in there.
Yeah.
Voiceover actor extraordinary, Roger Craig Smith. All right, Stacy.
I know, Stacy. I can hear from your silence that this is awful.
Listen, I was a musical theater kid myself.
There we are.
And in plenty of musicals. I can tell that everybody in this photo, after the show was done, went to IHOP for like a 2 a.m.
You're not wrong.
meal.
It was Hoff's Hut.
So anybody that did like, the Music Man, 3 shows a night for their, school choir, they were hitting up Quiznos afterwards and still in the costume too.
Oh,
you
yeah.
wear the costume when you go out.
I did.
So I feel this photo. I feel it in my bones.
You feel it. Ikaika, I have the close-up. Do you have that there? You have that ready to go?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Where was this and what was it for?
This was at very, very close, Stacy, for the musical theater. It was at our high school, and I believe this was reverse dress day. So the women dress as men, the men dress as women, but we're all theater majors. We're all theater people there. Right. And I'm very excited for my legs to grow into my body later on in life.
Are those thigh highs that you have?
Those were socks that I haven't stopped
90
wearing.
socks.
Those are tube socks, guys, and I have a thing for tube.
Your inner Kurt Cobain. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Oh wow, that is a good one.
Mark also looks like a ballerina, kind of like Black Swan reject, like the understudy in the corner, like
there it is. That's what I was going for. There's a look at that, and I'm also I also didn't peak at any weight other than 105 pounds, I think, soaking wet.
Got it.
Here in high school.
Robbie Smith in chat says Mark has the same hair.
I haven't lost a single thread of hair.
What's crazy about this photo, though, now that I'm looking at you, you might be a doppelganger for Robert Smith back in the day from the Cure. You look almost identical.
Right.
Yeah.
Love Saturday.
Well, I'll be honest. I was listening to a lot.
That's a compliment because
Robert,
it is. I don't have to say anymore. The Cure. End of story.
I was a big Cure guy back then. Yep.
Boys don't cry.
All right, Ikaika. We for those who don't know what Ikaika is the man pressing the buttons. He helps basically run everything here. We owe a lot to him. We adopted him here in the studio. We found him when we built this place.
We did.
We call him Josh. What's the cavalcaded nicknames we call him?
The Hawaiian hunk, the king of the islands. Aloha means hello. Everything in between.
So he goes today. I go, Ikaika, I need your picture, and he says, I don't really know if I have an embarrassing one, and then submitted this photo.
Oh
no!
Yeah. Is that a Geo Prism?
That is a Subaru Legacy.
A Ford Siesta.
That's a Ford Siesta. Thank you, Stacey Howard. Thank you.
Subaru Legacy.
Subaru Legacy.
96.
Before we let Ikaika explain what the hell is happening, Stacy, your thoughts on this photo here?
I'm just concerned for his skin. I mean, the car looks super hot, like heat hot, not sexually hot. I mean, like, are his nipples okay? I feel like something turned off.
What year is this?
This is 2010.
Oh wow,
100 pounds ago.
It looks like 96, but
yeah, I was gonna say, really?
This was the 90s.
Oh my gosh. That's
I'm just concerned for your well-being in this photo, I would say. Physically.
Yeah, Ikaika, what the hell was happening here?
So this was the day or 2 days after prom. And during my prom, the photographer liked me and my date so much, they're like, can we like hire you as models?
Oh.
So
no.
So this was at the senior
kind of videos
like pool
were you
party at
making?
school.
Senior
And-
pool party at school, he says.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So it was like a barbecue and like we're in like swimming and stuff. And then all the girls were like, "Oh, can you model for us?" And I was like, sure." And then I like was jumping in the pool trying to model, and then I ended up being on the car. They're like, "Oh, go on the hood of your car." So I got on the hood of my Subaru and did this stupid pose.
We all have to live vicariously through GPACharity because I never had anyone ask me to model anything.
You and me both.
Yeah.
None at all.
Yes.
Nothing.
By the way, this is the start of every horror movie. Some photographer like, "Hey, you're nice looking. You want me to, you mind posing for me for a few things?" Cut to them in the basement. Again, afraid for your safety in this photo. I'm just, being a concerned,
You're doing great.
concerned older person.
Ikaika does kind of have in this photo the look of the dangerous guy in every boy band.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
It's the way that you're holding that
The
flip flop.
JC Chazé of
Well,
the
Yes.
Brent, well said, man. That flip flop could have easily fallen off his foot, but
positioning
he's
that
holding it.
flip-flop
Yes.
perfectly.
This is the guy that would break Britney Spears' heart right here.
Yeah.
This guy right here.
Mhm.
Well said. All right.
Great ride, though.
Final
Sick
one here.
ride, yeah.
Now Eric submitted me a few, and there's some that I was like, we're gonna hold back. Others, he just unfortunately looked too damn cool.
Yeah.
So I went with the one that I felt made him lowered him to our level here at the GPA.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a story, and I know which one it is, and there's just go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
There it is.
Look at this picture.
I loved you in Creed.
Yeah, man.
yeah.
With arms wide open.
When I just heard.
This is amazing. She looks wonderful. We'll ask the whole story
What year
here.
was this?
This was at my then girlfriend, now wife's, one of her
I was gonna
sorority.
say.
She was a tri-delt, one of her
Oh.
sorority
Hey,
formals.
Delta.
Look at the
Yeah,
they're lighting up, man.
And I before we get into this too,
Where?
last night I said, I was looking at Kelly. I was like, Ken wants me to send in an embarrassing picture, and I'm looking through and I go, oh, what about this picture of me and you at formal when I have fat face? And she goes, that's exactly the picture I was thinking of when you said that. No shit. So that my wife thinks that this is the most embarrassing picture I have as well.
This is great.
I
I
mean,
mean, she
just
looks
awesome.
adorable. She's great. And then there's
Doesn't
you.
she? Yeah.
Looked like you released a single and opened for Ed McCain in
It's
1995.
not that bad though. I mean, I've seen worse.
Yeah.
Right. No. The other ones are good. But Stacey, I'm stepping on your great insight here.
Listen, I'm a huge Breckin Meyer fan. He's my favorite character from Clueless. And I'm 89% sure that while your hair is hiding your ears, one of them has to be pierced. At least one of them.
Yep.
If not both. So I'm loving the like 90s prom vibe we got going on here.
It was
the
the
hair is
90s.
glorious.
Yeah.
The hair is glorious and shiny,
you.
and I'm taking supplements myself, but I don't think I'll ever get there. So yeah.
man.
Thank you
I'm
for the
into
kind
it.
words.
Eric, how many times at like that point in your life were you doing this? Like this move?
Oh, constantly, man.
Yeah.
The hands,
Constantly.
the hands
Constantly.
Just
pushing
like,
the hair.
babe, I'm gonna go get a drink at the bar. Like, do you want everything?
Hey, bro, and that is the exact reason why I looked the way I did, was because there were quite a few trips to the bar. Constantly.
And
What tri-delt are we talking? Is this University of South Carolina?
This was a College of Charleston.
College of Charleston. All right, I like it. I like
is
it.
amazing. That's amazing.
I'm
stuff.
trying to find for Stacy a photo of me. Can y'all see that? This was me out.
Oh goodness.
Oh yes, yes.
Back in the 70s in another life.
Yes.
Very fit.
Yes.
Very fit
Yeah.
indeed.
Later on,
I loved you. I loved you in Entrapment.
Yeah, you were great in The Fifth Element.
Thank you very much.
Some
I tried.
great chemistry with Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
The way you went through those lasers, Brent.
That's awesome.
I'll give you a real one though. Here.
Okay.
This is me, 16 years old.
Let me
You
see.
can see it.
Oh, we
on-
can see it.
there we go.
There we go.
Oh, riding mower.
That is. That's
Yeah.
a great first car. I had a Fairmont. I'm glad you had that.
Yeah.
I love the
Swerving like he's George Jones out there. I think
Have
the
too many beers when you get on that thing.
yeah. I think what we're thinking of is the classic movie with Geek to Chic, Chic to Geek.
She's
Dempsey.
Can't Buy Me Love.
Thank you. Can't Buy Me Love. We got there.
That is a
Brent got
great
it.
movie.
Yes. Thank you, man. I can't believe it took me that long.
Oh my God,
fantastic!
That was
Patrick
a lot of fun,
Dempsey.
and a lot of people in chat are like, "We need to see the other pictures of Eric." That's called a tease.
That's called.
And
a
we're
tease.
going to bring this segment back.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we're going to have more pictures. Of
I
Eric
had named all of the photos. I thought I had pretty good names for all of them. The photo that you just saw, I think, was called what was it? Fat at the Formal. I think.
Yeah. And I have a lot of pictures of me as a leg model, so we're gonna get that going.
Clearly.
And the one-act play I'm working on for the South Carolina Fringe Festival, Fat at the Formal.
Okay.
I'm looking very forward to debuting.
Oh, a lot of
I do have to say this: is it fair that Stacy doesn't show us anything that is embarrassing?
You know what, Brent? That's a good call.
Or like maybe in the future. I don't know if you've got something on your phone right away.
I absolutely will show you guys. In fact, I'll tweet out one right now.
Oh.
Right this second when I'm off,
You'll tweet
and see what you guys think. I was a looker in high school. I was. So you're gonna, it's gonna be.
Come on.
Braces all 4 years of high school.
Wow.
Yep.
Know it well.
Big sexy.
Miss Movies in
You
chat
wanna
says
know why we're all as successful as we are right now is because we all did absolutely nothing with our lives until we got older.
That's very true.
There was that tweet that went viral yesterday that said, "Did you date in junior high, or are you funny now?" And I feel I've lived that.
I resemble that comment. Yeah.
Miss Movies says in chat, "The show makes me happy. I am smiling right now." Miss Movies, we appreciate
Miss
that.
Movies as well, sending in a Streamlabs here. So thank you,
Oh,
our friend. So happy Stacy's on. She writes, "This is a delight. Love the Good People Association." Thank you, Miss Movies. Have a bunch here really quick. I want to get to Highway Johnny. Stacy's hilarious and savage. I love it. Thank you. And then a big one here. Barno thinks, which he said he was saving up for the Bucket Club. Brian Martinez has now joined the Bucket Club here at GPA,
Brian
and he wanted to tell us through the Streamlabs, I was unable to join Founders Club day one. I'm a movie theater GM, and it was been shuttered since 2020, which I hate hearing about. And as of today, though, I was able to join the Bucket Club. Love you guys. I swear this isn't due to 7-Eleven's canceling of their refill drink system. Good.
It is. Good. Sanction Keeper Super Chat. Thanks to Brent and Zach. Shinedown Nation knew about this. The show. Thank you. Best of luck to this. And sorry
thank
for your
you.
loss. Again, we're also bringing attention and raising money in honor of our friend Graham Butler, who passed away a couple weeks ago. A fan and friend, and his family has started this GoFundMe that is going to help raise money, awareness, and funds for Fairy Bricks UK, Autism UK as well. Lego was a big part of Graham's life. So we appreciate you all. If you're just joining now or just donating, that's where a lot of this is going to. Some of it, we will admit, has to go to buying more Twisted Teas because they're not a sponsor. We're not going to lie.
Correct.
We're not going to lie about that.
Yeah.
Hey man, we're gonna work on the sponsors. We're gonna get some great sponsors.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Stacey, I know we promised you like about 10 minutes because you're in the middle of something, and we've kept you for about 40. But this is absolutely a lot of fun to have you here and to work with you again. And please welcome to the GPA number 1 and 2. Can you come on back?
Please, Stacy.
Yes,
Come back.
absolutely. Thank you so much for having me again. I just want to feel alive.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I stepped on the whole thing. You didn't pick the most embarrassing one. Oh, Josh, I almost blew the whole bit. I almost blew the
All
whole
of
bit.
it.
Oh my God.
All of them. You guys are so embarrassing. I'm embarrassed to be on this show with these photos. Everybody.
Good
Everybody.
comment. Correct comment.
We a push. A Nick Bakai push.
What happened on this side of the table here on the desk?
I messed up, and Josh is really disappointed in me.
Josh is like the dad
is-
here. Josh is so disappointed in me in every day because of the trash I leave
Well,
around.
Josh is also still, he won't admit it. He's upset that I called his crock pot dinner last week hot ham water.
Well, it was kind of hot.
He's
ham
been
water.
holding that in.
It only took 14 hours to actually make right. Yeah. Thanks.
But it
Thanks,
was
Brent.
better
Thanks.
the next day, correct?
Correct.
Oh, it was
It
delicious.
came full circle.
All right, Stacey, we're going to let you go. Put up that lower third for Stacey again if you can. I want people to follow Stacey if they have not followed Stacey. She promises she's going to tweet out a very embarrassing youthful photo.
I'm looking for that, by the way.
I did. I just tweeted it, and
Just-
I just replied to the main tweet for today. So
There you go.
hopefully you guys check it out.
And,
Yes.
I
and
don't
remember,
know if we can put it up there. But
it is Stacey with a Y, no E. No, get that E out of there.
Yeah, that
Stace.
is boring.
no
Rid of it.
E, no I, just Y.
Just
Very
Y.
nice.
All right, we'll see you, Stacey, next time very soon here on the GPA.
Thank you.
All right,
Stacy
bye-bye.
Howard, or as you would say in Pittsburgh, Stacy Hard.
Stacey Howard.
Yins, no.
Insane,
I'm
Stacey
starting to
Hard.
learn it.
Lori Malmston says,
Oh, man.
Malmston says, super fun. Thank you. Generous super chat as well. Again,
Thank you.
Portions of the proceeds go into our friend Graham's GoFundMe.
Would you guys like to
yeah.
try the hot Italian beef sandwiches?
I was wondering when you were going to ask.
I'll be right back.
All right, Josh
love
is going to
this.
go. We'll have that camera up too. We can switch. Well, you guys got it on YouTube, Brent and Eric. You can see. This is why eventually we'll get that super jet, the GPA super jet, fly you guys out for dinner.
Yeah.
Hey man, we'll be. I think we'll be out that way at some point in the next couple of months.
Oh,
I've heard rumblings.
We'll swing by for sure. But I'll swing by on a Wednesday so we can have what's in the hot crock pot.
I gotta say, man, make sure that we make sure that it's a Wednesday.
We'll do Wednesday.
You go or we all go.
Well, let me ask you this:
please, all of you.
Food on Wednesday. We need to know that.
Brent or Eric, do you have any crock pot recipes?
Kelly, we do the crock pot once every couple of weeks, and she makes a Boston butt roast in the crock pot.
I'm listening.
Which I had.
You would, it's pretty ridiculous,
Boston.
right?
Yeah, I pretty much almost ate all of it.
I'm going to give away one of the best cooking secrets of all time. This will make anything, and I have to apologize to you. And it will more than likely. I can't speak to the fact of whether or not it's vegan or not. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But if you are vegan or vegetarian, I apologize. This might not do you any good. But anything meat based it's called garlic expressions, and it's like a salad dressing marinade. And it has pickled garlic in it. And it's fantastic.
Okay.
And you can find it usually it's usually around the produce section.
What's it called?
Garlic expressions. Put that shit on everything, man.
That's
your burgers, your steaks, your chicken fingers, your but she puts the garlic expressions in with the roast, and we crock pot that thing she crock pots that thing for all day, and it's so good, man. So good. So yeah, we do that in the crock pot for sure.
That's amazing.
And,
But go ahead, Eric. Sorry, go ahead.
No. I was gonna say, and the occasional chili.
Oh yeah, chili. Give it to me. It's like taco soup, but chili.
Look at that. It's looking really good over here. By the way, I'm watching.
Garlic expressions are vegan.
They are.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Agree.
Here we are.
Good. I try to maintain it.
Non-GMO, Project verified, gluten-free, certified vegan, and allergy-free.
I love that. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm not vegan tonight. This cheese and meat's going to be in my mouth in seconds here.
No, trying to cut down on vegan.
Just like a category on YouPorn. But
what the hell just happened?
Stacey Howard also delivered. She just tweeted out, "Here you go. It's Stacey with braces in a swing."
What's her handle again?
At Stacey Howard.
At Stacey. I might have got it wrong. Sorry, my lower third was wrong. Stacey O. Howard. You have to make sure you get the O. I messed up. That's on me, Kaika. That's on me again. I'm 0 for 2 tonight.
Boy.
You
know what?
We're what else did you messed up? But I remember.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and write up Ken through HR.
Yeah, Eric, have Berman get the paperwork going.
There we go.
There we go. Stacey's photo.
It's nowhere near as embarrassing as the rest of ours.
No.
There's nothing embarrassing about this at all. I'm
looking
at her right now.
Yeah.
No, she looks like she's a part of a Hallmark movie. It's great.
I know.
Yeah. I'm gonna
look at this crockpot cam
tonight. I have to. Anytime Akaika's wearing ghost gear, I have to give him props, man. He has good taste in music, great taste in music.
Oh, so here's we're I was hacking on a little bit on Twitch. I love. I'm open to it. I don't know this band, and so I'm not judging them. But he said, "Oh, it's a Swedish band." I go, "Let me ask you this question: Are they in some kind of gear or get up?" And he's like, yeah. But he goes, the lead singer is a man. I just knew it. That's not a bad thing. I'm a Kiss fan, for God's sakes.
Yeah. Gear or get? What are you talking about?
We're talking about Ghost, the band.
Oh man, that's on a different level.
Yeah, we played some shows with them, man. They but the fact, I think you dig it.
Performance art.
It sounds like they have a record called Meliora that I dig a lot. It's probably my favorite one, and it's wouldn't you say it's sort of like a modern day Blue Oyster Cult, sort of maybe a heavier Blue Oyster Cult that kind of has that vibe to it.
It's almost like metal and pop, but not too much pop really. It's more like the mainstream pop kind of
Gotcha.
I feel like mainstream music that don't like metal would get into it. As far as the
I think if you've never heard of it before and you want one song to kind of figure out what they are, definitely look up Square Hammer.
Okay.
That'll give it to you right.
That's my favorite.
Nice.
Okay,
but here's the thing, man. They've got a great thing where they have every record they get a new Papa, which is the Pope. The singer dresses up like a Pope.
Nice.
And every record he becomes a different Pope. So we're on Papa Emeritus the Fourth, I think, is what's going to be coming into the next record. And he has his nameless ghouls that are his band behind him. It's genius, actually.
I'm into it. I tell you what, and Blue Oyster Cult. So how far or near is it to Don't Fear the Reaper?
It's heavier music, man,
heavier?
but it's not like when you think of metal. It's definitely not growly or anything. Everything's sung, and he's actually got quite a refreshing voice that you don't hear every day.
I never understood why it went under metal.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really seem metal to me. I guess because they have some harmony guitar solos or something. But they have shredding keyboard solos and stuff. Man, it's great.
Okay.
It's always been more hard rock.
Maybe leans toward Yes a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Dave,
I like Yes.
David Taylor in chat says, I think it's a cross between ABBA and Blue Oyster Cult. Is that
okay?
Wow.
Okay. I don't know.
I dig the shtick. I bought into it like 1,000%, and then the first couple of records were a little more like stoner sounding, I guess, maybe than when Meliora being, I think, was their third record, and it was a little more produced and mixed by the great Andy Wallace. And
Andy Wallace.
I thoroughly dig it, man. I think it's great. And he's built something where he wears prosthetics on stage. So even going forward, even when he's retired, Ghost could still be a band. You know, they could still be performing when he's 80 because it's just different people, and you don't,
I love
it's
that.
Brilliant.
Look, if it's you and Ikaika approved and Brent Smith approved, I'm on board.
I like the tongue-in-cheek satanic nature of it, where it's like it's 100% theater.
It's just some fun.
I dig that.
Yeah. No. All right, Josh, we're diving in. Do we need what's the prep here? Tell me what we got.
Enjoy.
Well, tell the folks what we got.
So it's Italian pulled beef. It's like pulled pork but beef. So it's a 3-pound Italian chuck roast.
This is when we turn into an ASMR podcast.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so good. So good.
We're just going.
It's 3 pounds of Italian chuck roast, a whole head of garlic, a bag of dry Italian dressing, a can of beef broth, and a cup of water. A lot of salt and pepper and garlic salt to taste. 6 to 7 hours in the crock pot at high. Bing bang boom.
Bing, bang,
you got
boom.
yourself a pulled beef.
What do you think?
Okay, I'm going to dive in here. Barno thinks, got a super chat. Thank you. Brent has also been a huge inspiration for my weight loss, especially through this pandemic. Very hard to keep focused, but Get Up has helped me a lot. Brent, you're doing good work out there.
Get Up.
Trying, my man.
Very nice.
Okay.
Thank you for that, Barno. My God, this is good.
Please, no one stare at the way I live.
Ken eats his feelings, everyone. That's fine.
Good. This is from founder and Bucket Club member Jersey Girl Lori, who sent this recipe in. So simple. She's a Shinedown fan. She's amazing, and this is fantastic. This is the kind of stuff. She told me I needed to get a 5-pound roast, but I can only find a 3-pounder at the grocery store. And I was walking around. As I was walking around, I was holding it kind of like I'd be holding my soon-to-be infant daughter. And I was like, "Oh, this isn't that heavy." And then I look, it's like, "Oh, this is only 3 pounds. All right, it's going to get a lot heavier."
You couldn't just buy 2 and then you have 6.
Exactly.
We'll ship this out to you right now if you guys want it.
Yeah,
do it, man.
I can get this thing overnighted to you by tomorrow.
Please
at least put the smell through the laptop. We already talked.
I know, yeah.
Smell
yeah, we have that smell thing
at the new studio. It's the first Smell-O-Vision studio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah, man. So actually being so Mr. Macuga here is about to be a father for the first time, and no one else here has children except for you, except for Mr. Smith here. Do you have any advice for him?
Yeah, what do you got?
Getting into motherhood here.
I got a little girl coming in like 2.5 weeks, bud.
She's gonna make your life so much better.
Oh.
She's going to make your life so much better, man.
I'm very excited.
The day that my son was born completely changed my life because what they do is they make you understand fully that it is no longer about you anymore, and your responsibility and the way that you look at life, you watch it and you see it through their eyes. So they make you stronger, they make you more focused, and you just want to protect them and do everything that you can to watch them grow, man. So my advice and my statement would just be buckle up, man, because she's about to make your world so much better.
That's all. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
That's some great advice.
I've had the gamut of parenting advice. Like my one buddy was like, I don't know, man. Like it's fine. And then I get Brent who's like, it's going to change your life. It's going to make it so much better.
Made me cry.
That was the best advice you got yet.
100%.
Yeah.
I had a buddy the other day on the golf course. Somebody's like, all right, I go by the 6-6-6 plan. Okay. For this
That's
first,
a great way to start.
yeah, I was like, okay, so like the devil. Okay. So he goes, it was like the first 6 days, your world's going to be flipped upside down and you have no idea what to do. Like you have it's absolute pandemonium. 6 weeks in, you're like, okay, I think I'm sort of understanding this. And 6 months, if the baby's still alive, you're good. I was like, what?
I'll let you know something though, man. Like your instincts will take over immediately. Like it's not happening right now because she's not here yet. As soon as she's like here, like when I saw my son for the first time, I felt like I was levitating. Like I never had those kind of emotions like wash over me.
Okay.
Like it's insane. But it also like it focuses you too, and your instincts kind of take over. I just kind of knew what to do with it.
Well, I think
you know what I mean?
we last
Very lyrical. You two write songs. I can tell your both responses are lyrical. A lot.
Not to like compare the birth of a children to a guest we had on the Positivity Report, but we had a woman on last week who's raising a beaver, and she said,
"No, it's a lot like raising a beaver." Yeah,
and the beaver knows like it's supposed to make a dam, and so it's always trying to make a dam in her house or like on the pond or whatever. So I figure, and a lot of people have said that it's just like, hey man, stuff just kind of kicks in, and you become a dad immediately. And I'll be honest, like for the most of my life, because I was raised by a very amazing dad and a very jokey dad. And so my whole life has been kind of trending towards this. I always fought against it. I was like, I'm not going to get married. I'm not going to have a kid. Then I met a blonde from Northern California, and that went out the window. And then the blonde from Northern California is like, we're having a baby. And I was like, great. All right, let's make this happen. And so here I am. And I've been having like these definite like microwaves of, I'm freaking out. I'm so excited. I'm freaking out. I'm so excited. My brother's got 4 kids. There's so many people around me that have kids, and everybody, you have your good days and your bad days. But I'm just like, can't wait to just be there and in it and see it all and, experience it. So I'm very, very
It's
excited.
Also different when they're yours.
Yeah.
It's because it's just different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the only thing that I will tell you, and this isn't a negative thing, it's actually a really cool thing. Like my son turned 13 in December of last year.
Okay.
And you've got about a decade before they get an opinion.
Okay.
And then, and I know that might sound a little funny, but
It's
I
great.
have some of the most extraordinary conversations with my son now at 13 years old. And it's crazy how from 10 years old to 13, because he's technically a teenager now.
Sure.
Like, but they're going to listen, man, they're going to lead by example. So remember, like they are a product of their surroundings.
Yep.
So raise them right.
Right.
Oh,
I got it.
good advice.
I bought her a little golf grip the other day. I just want her to know how to hold a golf club while she's still an infant. So as we I'm not going to Earl Woods this situation. I've said this before, but I want her to. It's a selfish reason. I want her to play golf so that I can play golf with her, and it's like daddy-daughter time. Meanwhile, I'm lowering my handicap, and she's going on to the LPGA tour. That's that's what we want.
That baby is going to be on SkyTracker before she can walk.
You're kidding me? I'm going to build that thing, the whole golf room, putting simulator, all of it, just doing it all. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to leave this very touching conversation to get another sandwich.
No. You need your strength.
This
Eat.
tastes as good as I imagine losing your virginity in college felt like.
Wow.
Nothing like some meat.
Definitely send us that.
Yeah, this is some good meat in a bun. It really is.
It turned out well. Apparently, and I will say over the first 3 weeks of this place, of our clubhouse of destiny here, because it really has kind of turned into this amazing clubhouse.
of Death.
Yeah.
It has. We're building this empire fun. Is every Wednesday we go online and we talk in this like ASMR voice into a sexy crock pot. And we had some people come in today and be like, I don't know what this is, but this is the sexiest crock pot I've ever seen. I was like,
I
know.
it.
Yeah.
Hashtag hot crock.
No, I got to tell you,
Crock pot.
I'm getting a little real here. I wasn't feeling good today. I battled depression and in the past I've had some suicidal problems and stuff like that. And I woke up really dark today, and I woke up really, really bad. But hanging out with my buddies here and Josh Macuga, and hanging out with you all here, getting to meet Brent, and I could just sense your energy, Brent. You're such a good cat.
Yeah.
And Eric, for all you've done here, but the fan, I really can keep going back to the Shinedown fans. You've created an immediate community here. I feel better. I feel happy.
Good.
And it's a little bit the meat. A little bit.
Let's give it a little bit more credit.
You're grubbing also, man. It must be good.
Yeah, but it's just a lesson of waking up every day and powering through and acknowledging the dark feelings and powering through and surrounding yourself with good people, and what we hope to do with this channel. So I feel great, and I love having you all on here. Again, for what we're building.
We love you, man.
Yeah. No. I love this sandwich too.
That sandwich loves you back.
I really love it.
It's
I love
good.
the emotion you're emoting for the sandwich.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
we need to take a moment and just, thank the cook. You know what I mean? Thank the crock and the pot.
I
and the
did
cook.
nothing. The crock pot
And the
did it all.
season.
Yeah, exactly. Jersey girl Lori too. Ikaika, the Hawaiian hunk, the Prince of the Islands. Aloha means hello. What would you like to say, my friend?
Did anyone else get a chunk of garlic? Like it was kind of liquefied.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Yeah,
That's what you need.
You peel the garlic and you throw it in there, and then after 6 to 7 hours in hot water, that garlic basically just becomes soft. It's almost like a soft cheese in there. And so when you bite into it, it just
What's known as achieving total consciousness.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Soft cheese.
What Brent and I are having? What are we having? Grape nuts for dinner?
Yes.
Grape nuts.
Grape nuts with only the smell of vanilla, not actual
Not the
vanilla.
actual.
That's because it's vanilla almond milk that's going in the grape nuts, which is just almond juice, right?
Pretty
That's,
much.
that's
There's actually no milk. There's
As
just
the great Lewis
squeezed
Black
out
would
almond.
say.
Yeah.
Great Lewis Black
Did
would
I-
say, It's almond juice.
Did I miss the point? Brent, are you a vegan, vegetarian, something like that?
No.
I'm whatever you put in front of me.
Oh, got it. Makes sense. Good.
Yeah,
You
like
guys
that
are
barbecue
just
on your birthday, Eric.
waxing-
Oh yeah.
Waxing on about this sandwich, and I'm just getting more and more hungry, and I'm just trying
Yeah.
to wonder,
I'm like,
wonder what I'm actually
starting
gonna
to
eat.
salivate a little bit.
Not gonna lie, you guys come out here on a Wednesday, you're gonna move the whole operation to Burbank.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Might
weird.
happen. Or come back 17 pounds heavier.
That's true too.
that's true.
That
You know.
too.
Well, that's it. When you guys play Pittsburgh the next time, that's the show I want to go to. We all come out for the Pittsburgh show, and then you come over to my house, and you won't be able to leave my parents' house because you'll have to take a nap at somewhere in the house because my mom makes so much food. It's an uncomfortable amount of food. Like people come over.
I have an affection for that city.
Yeah.
So
Do you?
I'm down. Yeah, I do.
He
Yeah,
does,
I have
man.
I have an affection for Pittsburgh. I always have.
See,
This guy won't shut up about it. So
He's from Pittsburgh.
born and raised Pittsburgh, Brent. I'm very, very proud of my city. Very proud to be where I'm from, and it always makes me very happy when people say they have an affection for the city of Pittsburgh.
I do. Yeah, we had like the Penguins when they were.
Yeah.
When they were killing it, man.
Yeah, we were talking about this.
Yeah. So we were able to play that
PPG
arena,
Paints,
and we were able to go in and look at the Stanley Cups, and they actually allowed us into the
locker room.
into the locker room. It's the only locker room that's an oval.
Yeah.
And there's a reason behind that. They don't want people in corners. They don't want you on sides. They want you together.
And stay off of the penguin.
And stay off of the Penguin.
the
Everybody
guy with the
knows.
stay off of the stay off
here we
of the
go.
penguin.
But I can't.
Look
Yeah,
at
yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
Look at that. Hot crock pot
Hot beef,
meat
hot beef.
with
Now,
cheese.
Brent, have you heard the Pittsburgh accent before? Do you know what the Pittsburgh accent sounds like?
Here we go.
We have a really good friend that lives in close to Pittsburgh, sort of.
That's Philadelphia.
No.
Earmuffs, Josh. Earmuffs.
That's not Philadelphia. It's Josh.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Jesus,
Josh.
John. Okay, so
But he lives in the woods, so
So-
it takes
so-
20 minutes to get to Pittsburgh,
So-
but he's
okay.
in that area.
Yeah, so Lacey Sturm, who was the singer from the band called Flyleaf,
Yep.
and she's left Flyleaf, but she has a great solo career. Her husband Josh, who has filled in both on guitar and bass for Shinedown. When I injured my back, he came out and filled in on bass, and he did an entire Europe tour with us.
When Zach was having his second child.
Anyway, Josh lives. Another Josh lives in Pittsburgh. I forgot about that. That is 1,000% true. And also, we need to have him on because he and Lacey both good people, man.
Hell yeah.
Give me the accent though.
Okay, so Brent, here's what's going to happen is like you go down Pittsburgh, okay, so Shinedown came played PPG Paints Arena. They went in the locker room, okay, and this guy Eric, good dude. Brent, real good dude, okay. They came out. They rocked the place. I'm talking they rocked harder than Donnie Iris. They rocked harder than the Clarks. Okay? Now, I'll tell you what. I went down. So I'm down PPG Paints. I had about like 4 beers. The wife she's trying to pull out the car, but there's so much damn traffic. Now, as we're pulling out, In comes the Shine Down bus. Shine Down bus comes right around the corner. They stop because of the traffic. Brent comes out. He looks in my car. I'm like, Brent, it's me. He's like, good to see you. And they kept going. Greatest day of my life. Swear to God. Swear to God.
So
that's extraordinary what just happened.
Right.
Just so everybody knows. That is, I can't even compare that to anything else. There's so many things going on. That is quintessentially, I would have to say, now I know that's Pittsburgh.
Because when you first launch into it, it has a Los Angeles Valley thing to it.
With a little bit of Boston.
But then that gives way to there's a hint of New York. There's a hint of Boston in there.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh yeah.
That's really that was incredible.
But I can hear the tone rides. Like what keeps you balanced is the Italian.
Keeps you ground your roots.
It's like witnessing a childbirth. It's on the same level.
My wife hates the accent so much, but she didn't think anybody spoke like that. And then we went to a family. The first time she visited Pittsburgh, she became obsessed with it. And he's like a cousin related to another cousin. He's like, where are you from? And she's like, oh, I'm from Carmel. He's like, Indiana. And she's like, no, Carmel, California. So you must think like you're special or something.
It's very genuine, though. You know what I mean? Like it's that's very genuine.
Yeah,
it's the California way, man.
Totally. And then,
man,
I mean,
you must think you're special or something.
That's an Orange County feeling there. Yeah,
for real.
Hey, I don't want to forget this because she super chatted it. The username, I'm probably saying it wrong. It's hard to see my screen here. Louvre Leanne Clark.
Love Leanne Clark.
Oh,
Love
I'm
Leanne
saying
Clark.
Louvre like it's a French art house where they've got some statues. She wanted to know what the band's favorite colors are, the members of the band, if you guys know, because she wants to do a painting for y'all. So she super chatted in, so we don't want to
know what
ignore
yours
that.
is.
Yeah, we gotta make some guesses on the.
We could make it like the marriage game. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
I think so. Isn't Zach's is? Let's confirm this before you start the painting. Zach's is blue, right? Isn't it? Yeah. So he likes like a Memphis Grizzlies blue.
He likes, like a little bit more of a, not a navy blue, but a little brighter than that, but like a predominant blue.
Okay.
Zach is from the shining city on a hill, Memphis, Tennessee.
Walking in Memphis. Look at my feet, 10 feet off a Beale.
Barry is green. He's
green, yeah.
Green, okay. Right? I can't believe I'm proud of me right now.
No, you're doing
Eric, you're doing
Yours
well.
is blue or purple. Well, and it's not going to be either one of those.
It's more of a mauve.
You know what it is? No, he didn't drop the ball. Mine is blue, but mine is like, if I'm thinking about like the blue, like my favorite color, like what makes me happy, it's like baby blue.
Okay.
Like when I see that color, it always makes me happy.
Carolina blue, kind of.
UCLA blue, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And Eric's is the bandana he's got around his neck right now. He loves red.
There it is.
Red.
I do.
I love that.
Right on.
I do.
Radio flyer himself, Eric Bass. We also give a shout out to Sheila Toner. Slanche to Graham, thanks for joining us tonight and generous matching Eric Brent. Love you guys. Have the most beautiful souls. P.S. Brent has the best voice in the industry, and Eric is my hero. Hashtag Shinedown Nation. Hashtag GPA founding member. So,
he's my hero too.
That's very nice.
That's better.
That is.
By the way, this guy does have the best voice in the industry, man. You know what a.
I'm okay on a good day.
I'm gonna be very very blunt and honest here. We talked a couple of weeks ago on here, I think, when Daniel Bridge-Gadd was on about being nervous before you go on stage, and I said, I'm not really nervous too much, and that is because of this guy. Like I never worry about anything, man. I never worry about going on stage and sounding bad. I never worry about going on stage and having anything less than the best singer in rock and roll out in front, man. You can't be nervous with that.
Yeah,
great.
It's
I
incredible.
do my best, man. I'm only as good as the company I keep.
And without a doubt, the best front man.
There you go.
Let me ask you a serious question. Your thoughts on...
Thank you. That was very sweet.
Very sweet, Eric, but also, all things being equal, what are your guys' thoughts on Steve Perry, lead singer of Journey?
I think the guy has an amazing voice.
I mean, come on.
Right.
I mean, it's impossible not to say that the guy.
All roads lead to Journey for
the
Josh
good.
sometimes.
The urban legend is that Steve Perry sold his soul to the devil for the voice of an angel. Can we confirm that?
You didn't think that's true?
Like, listen, here's the thing.
James,
You go. The one time I went Don Palumbo Center, right? 98 degrees, open for Journey. Now, this was after Steve Perry, before the karaoke kid from the Philippines came in, okay? And 98 degrees open. They were okay. And then Journey literally blew my ear holes at my ears, okay? Couldn't hear a thing for 2 days. Greatest night of my life, swear to God.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, dude, that's incredible. No, did you see the YouTube video footage? Because Steve Perry was walking in obscurity for years and years, and then he got on stage randomly a couple of years ago with I forget who it was.
Weezer.
Was it with Weezer?
No, it was something smaller like the Wasps or something. It was like an indie band.
Like he never left.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Was it? No, it was the Eels.
The Eels. That's who it was. Thank you.
Eels,
The Eels.
yeah.
The
Eels.
Oh,
Yeah,
Like he had never left.
Yes.
Yeah.
He can still rock it. And the
One
awkward
of my
part
favorite
was
bands, too,
he
Eels.
got on stage for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction, and then Arnel Pineda sang, and he didn't sing with the band. That was
Yeah.
By the way, I met Arnell. Really sweet guy, man.
I'm sure.
Super sweet.
And he sounds just like him. I mean, it's
And
Phonetic, man.
he's phonetically singing the lyrics too. That's the amazing part.
crazy.
It's great.
But I think, I don't think the guy sold his soul to the devil. I think that he was just born with it, man.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Matt the Beard Man. Matt the Beard Man says, I know Ken will be on board, but will Josh and Mark be in for a vegan chili recipe in
Yes,
the crock pot?
absolutely.
You think you can try that, Josh?
Yeah, I mean-
as long as there's no cashews that are going to murder you.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I'll dip it in some meat
I
on
can
the
tell you
side.
right now, like I've had vegan chili before at one of our good friend Dave Bassett, who's in California. He's a part of our family.
Yep.
His wife makes the best vegan chili in the world. Don't shake a stick at vegan chili, man. It's
great
the
stuff.
bomb.
Yeah.
I'm not shaking a stick at vegan chili. I'm shaking a stick at the vegans who make me feel bad about myself for enjoying a meat snack.
Yeah, but that's a whole other thing.
That's a
Yes.
different thing.
And for the vegan people,
well,
You do you, dude. You do you.
This carries over into the fact that people are like, well, eat, people who get disgusted by maybe like eating a roasted bug or something, right?
Sure.
Like a
I've had to
roasted
do
or
that.
roasted larva, and it's like they try it and they're like, oh, this isn't bad. It's because people don't eat crap that tastes bad.
Yeah.
True.
Like
True.
people aren't just going to eat something because it's there. They're going to eat it probably because it tastes good.
Like I have no idea how
So-
manufacturing is still exists for black licorice. My dad is the only person that like
Oh, yeah.
black
No.
licorice.
Brent, it's not your dad.
Like,
it's,
that's it.
It's also my dad. My dad lives for black licorice.
licorice.
And you're talking to a guy that had Wheaties from the 1940s, cod liver oil from the 1910s, Batman cereal from the late 80s. I mean,
Beaver tail.
I've eaten, grilled beaver tail, jelly moose nose. I've done it all. Brent, if you want to see eating history on the History Channel, you can check it out. I had to eat my way through history, and it was a scene, man. It was a scene.
I'm into it. I'm gonna go check it out.
But my point was, vegan food is really good.
Yeah, it's great stuff.
Our friend Mike Cassis took me to a great vegan breakfast spot when I was in Westlake last, and it was phenomenally good.
I will say this. Also, joining your dad, Brent, Little Nooners in the chat says black licorice is so good.
There it is. We're up to 3.
I've tried to over the years get a taste for it because of my dad, and I'm like, I don't see how anybody could eat this and be like, oh, this is delicious. But I mean, to each his own.
Yeah, you and I used to put back 30 shots of Jaeger and or Fisherman's
That's true.
Friend.
That's very
Yeah.
true.
Just
That's that
the same.
taste.
But
There's
yeah.
a
that's
mix
true.
between
There's
Jaeger
a goal
and,
in mind with that, though. There's a goal in mind.
Yeah.
There's a goal.
Jägermeister and
Obliteration.
Sambuca together, just black licorice. Yeah.
Super chat coming in
Delicious.
from Chrissy says, absolutely, Brent is the total package. I saw that a
Oh,
lot. Total
hot.
package,
Ooh.
Brent Smith.
Hot.
That's
Hot
like
here,
package.
Right here.
I've got a new workout regimen. I'm trying to get myself as compact as possible.
Boom.
Nice.
you both do a great
We've been
job.
looking at pictures of ourselves from 10 years ago. And we're like, okay, look,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to change
here's
some
the
shit.
plan. We can't go out on stage and look how we feel.
That's it.
Nicely
it right
done,
We have to go out on stage and
Ikaika.
look like we feel great.
I showed a picture to my wife when I had
That's it.
abs, and she goes, "Where'd those go?" I was like, "God, son of a-" You know what?
They're under there.
They're somewhere.
No,
Yeah,
they're under all that love.
Oh, my God.
It's there.
Dude, I printed out like a week and a half ago. I printed out a picture of myself like right around 2000, like the beginning of like 2000 and I don't know, it was like 12.
Yeah.
And I printed it out, man. I just like Rocky, put it on my bathroom, right there on the.
You got Drago on the
man.
mirror and
Every
the crunch.
day.
Yep.
I've got my ab picture. He knows which picture I'm talking about.
And right
I've got
before
my
you-
my ab picture from back in the day, the same
Boom.
time period.
See,
Right.
Gotta get
because
back.
we're looking like we're in the midst of we're writing Shinedown 7 right now. We're looking at a summer release for everything. And we've been very open about it with one another. Like, it's not like we don't know how to get ourselves in shape.
Right.
It's just you have to prioritize how you do it. Like now, I just got on. I'm 2 weeks into a meal prep with a different fitness regime at the moment and what have you. But like, instead of having to do it in 40 days, you know what I mean? Like, we have until about May before we're probably on camera doing photos and things like that and what have you. So it's like, take that time and get shredded, man. And do it the right way.
Luckily tonight is just paintings.
Yes.
No, you both are looking great. And it's a real struggle.
Moving paintings.
Moving paintings.
It could be a real struggle, even with a trainer, everything like that. It's just, our bodies work against us. So that's part of the process. It's not just vanity. It's taking care of yourself and feeling the best. We're almost out of here.
Did we get a YouTube video of me screaming?
Yeah, Lord Romo watched that too in chat here.
Can we?
Did we show Brent how Josh screams yet?
Oh yeah, here we go.
I have to find one. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll stop for a little bit.
Do you want me to send you a link?
Yeah.
Mark's gonna catch up with some Streamlabs.
Yeah, we'll catch up while you're doing that. Ikaika, a couple Streamlabs here. If you want to get them in, streamlabs.com/goodpeoplegpa. Thank you. Here we go. DJ Oldboy. I wanted to let you guys know, and Josh will be stoked for this, that I made a John Carpenter horror version of the GPA theme on keyboard. Can I send it over? Honored to help support and donate for Graham. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I want that.
100,000%.
Yes,
Yes.
I want that, DJ.
Yeah.
Thank you. Voodoo Sauce here. Okay, Kaika, I'm curious. Need to hear more of the music taste. What are some of your favorite bands? How heavy we talking here, hunk?
That
How
I
heavy?
like?
Yeah, that
I
you
mean,
that you like.
You go heavy.
Like Led Zeppelin. I love Led Zeppelin, but
Led
I
Zeppelin?
do Metallica. I mean,
Metallica, yeah.
It's
heavy.
I've everything. Like I mean, not so much country or like modern rap, but I'm very expanded. Like, I even go into synth now and like movie scores and
Eclectic taste.
And it can change. Look, I've always had an affinity for like what I call like whiskey southern tinge country rock, but then I always would say I don't really like country. Then I spent some time in Nashville and walked around Nashville and was like, oh, I'm a country fan now.
Yeah.
Just soaked it in and everything. So I love changing and growing as a music fan too.
Hell yeah.
Music's real big for me. I can't wait to talk music with you all when not only we're out, but with some of the shows we've been talking about. Eric.
Oh,
You should check out this cat named NF if you're into because I know you guys are so into movies and what have you, but like what the kid does is like all of his tracks sound like very cinematic. He raps, but like if you get a chance, his title is just NF. I think he probably. I think you dig what he does.
I love it. A music exchange over here. Christine King with a super chat, and she also asked, "Hey, Shinedown, how are we looking for Shinedown shows in Florida in April? Can we get an exclusive, Eric, Brent? Can we get any exclusives?"
Those are festival dates.
Yep.
So right now, obviously with what's going on, the dates are being looked at. Listen, we're not going to do anything that is going to put anybody in an awkward position or in a non. Me and Zach went out last year, did 22 shows, working on some things. From that was kind of a precursor to how we're going to be able to handle Shinedown moving forward. We had to do a lot with each individual state, with the governors. We had to get permission from not only the chief of police in different counties, the mayor, the chief, the fire department, the governor, the board of health. There's a lot that went into that. So when you take something like Shinedown, which is a machine, and there's about 75 people involved in actually taking that out on the road, look, every single day we're getting closer to being able to get back to that. But for the shows that aren't ours, that we've not released actual dates yet, if there's a festival or what have you, it's kind of on them at the moment. So we're trying to look at everything, in the best way that we possibly can, but there's not really a comment I can give on it because we got to do what's right for the health and the safety of the public.
I mean, this kind of the point we're at right now is you give us the green light.
We're ready to rock.
We've said we would love to be the first people back.
I mean, what's crazy is that,
but back in the right way.
Right.
Because believe me, like with government and things of that nature, I'm not saying anything out of term. Like they don't necessarily have a plan per se for the live touring industry. All of last year we were talking to so many different people and developing the understanding of like, okay, well, we have to have a path back.
Right.
But in the same breath of that, you've got to be able to look at different areas, because once again, it's not just North America, it's global what's going on. You want to be able to get back to being together everywhere, but there's a way to do it right.
Yeah. I think that well said on all counts of the desire to do it, the need to do it for stimulating local economies, but also the safety. I think it's a very great answer.
Yeah.
And appreciate you that. We're about ready to close, but Josh, set this up. Ikaika, you got something? What do you know?
So I didn't have time to get what Josh emailed me, but I have Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, Brent. I don't know. This is Josh set this up a little bit.
Yeah. So
This
last
is going to be
year,
us.
Ikaika, I don't know what's going on the screen here. There we
There
go.
we go.
Okay.
So last year, Universal reached out to us because they had seen some of my idiocy doing VR games.
Your brilliance.
My brilliance.
Not your idiocy,
Thank
your
you.
brilliance.
My brilliance.
Your open heart.
God.
Wait till you see it, Brent. Okay,
Brent,
before you judge.
Like,
it.
Yeah, it's probably
and,
best.
You and my Aunt Char are the best, like, cheer up people. My Aunt Char, I could come to my Aunt Char and be
And
like,
Char's great. Yeah.
I mean, you guys make me feel so good about myself. So in my Universal reached out and said, we want to do Halloween Horror Nights with you guys. Would Josh be interested? And I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then fans started just like throwing all kinds of stuff. Then we got a camera crew. Then it all kind of worked out. Then we got Katie Sackhoff from Battlestar Galactica to join us.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And, Katie Sackhoff is wonderful. And I figured if I'm going to have somebody there with me, maybe it's Katie Sackhoff, because all my other jerky friends are going to be like, oh, we got you, Josh. Katie Sackhoff was like there as moral support.
She's great. She's an old friend of the
Emotional
show.
support, all that kind of stuff. So we go in there, and Ikaika, you can cue up, I guess, the first couple minutes. Here we go.
Oh boy, here we are.
All right.
She made the tether guy laugh.
Yep.
When those people get up, I'm gonna lose my shit. There's so many swords.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
What's he gonna do? He's got 5 on it, dancing around like an asshole. Turn around, Josh! Josh, turn around, Josh!
Harlow yelling at you.
Yeah. Oh, that's when you grab Dorina and use her as a human shield.
What was it? You used to say, get on the wall. You don't become a part of the wall.
You made it!
He did it.
You made it!
So there you go. There you go, Brent.
Thanks to the.
That just shaved 1 year off your life. How do you feel?
That's genuine, man.
That
freaked you out.
Oh yeah, I'm not good. I'm telling you.
It is. It's the best. You don't believe it. You don't believe it till you witness.
No.
Well,
It's a thing.
There was a Collider Live as well. Who was it that showed up on Collider Live?
Oh,
From,
It was just an actress from Us.
Oh
but
yeah,
dressed
for the
as
promotion.
Us, for the promotion.
but she was in character.
She was in character. This is my favorite. They had reached out, said, "Hey, we want to send somebody in with the Us gift pack and the movies for the release," and it was an actress in character. And I didn't tell. I only told Harloff, and that was it. Not even I think Roxy knew. And it was just that she came in, and I've never seen anything like it.
I threw the headphones off my. I threw the
At
the cans.
her.
I threw them so hard they broke.
They broke, and then you crawled in the corner behind a lot of it.
hiding.
It was.
Kaika, you have
I
something.
mean, it was one of the
else?
best.
Uh,
Uh,
I have that one too, but I don't know if you want to show it or.
let's do it.
Yeah, why not?
We don't care. Kurt, we're rebroadcast without permission from our old friends at Collider, but I don't think they care.
Yeah.
Didn't it sound like that?
They're
Didn't
getting the
sound like
views.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
us?
Here we go.
Yes.
Yeah, it totally did.
So him.
Yeah, that would be creepy.
And
Here we go.
seeing him
No, just the middle.
with that background.
When you're walking through life, and then that just. What is it?
What?
Oh, hi. Watch the camera.
I threw those headphones off so hard, and there's this press woman, and she's coming towards me.
Oh, they loved it.
She's gone. She's gone.
Poor Roxy.
Okay, before we kill everyone's ears.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh
So-
my God. Oh God.
That's good stuff.
Right?
It's just the genuineness of that. I love it.
Yeah, so maybe a Swedish rock band can write a song about that.
Well, here's the thing. If you guys need a good scream and a Shinedown song, you know who to call.
Okay. We'll totally sample your scream on something. That's going to happen.
That's going to happen.
Oh, my God. Well, I think it's time to wrap up what has been the best broadcast of GPA Live.
Yeah, that's great.
Absolutely.
Better and better.
Absolutely.
We want to do a special thanks to Stacey Howard for stopping by. Stacey O. Howard on Twitter. Follow
Crushed
Stacey.
it, Stacey.
And Shinedown actually retweeted her picture on the swing. That's a big get for Stacey.
Oh, man. Did they really? Look at that.
Good stuff. So Stacey will be back on the show, regular part. And I think next week, Daniel Bridge-Gad back on with a new segment called Ask Your Uncles.
Yeah, ask your uncle.
It's just going to be great.
That's us.
That guy's hilarious.
It's the best.
Yeah, Daniel Bridge-Gad is awesome. So,
and Brent, thank you for taking the time. And
it's my pleasure.
Yeah,
it was
love
great
having you, Brent.
And obviously, Eric, you're the best, dude. We love you both.
Yeah, man.
And
love you guys.
great.
Stay safe
Thank
out
you guys
there.
for having me. And by the way, just to everybody involved, thanks for doing this and making this a reality, because it's awesome.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
We agree.
You're in the family now. You're stuck with us and our meat, so you're gonna
I'm into
live with
it.
it. Yeah, and we can't wait to meet you all out in person too. I've never hugged Eric yet. I'm gonna hug him with some rubber gloves on eventually. We do this every day. Weekends, maybe we rest a little bit for now. We don't know what else is going on.
yeah.
So if you're relatively new, you can go to the GPA.fun for more information. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Good People GPA, Twitch.tv/GoodPeopleGPA, where you can watch a crock pot cooking for hours. And Josh, how many hours did you play Dr. Mario today?
2, and I still stink at that game. But we're working on our Twitch presence. I'm just bad at any game that is 3D. So if it's got a map and a first-person shooter, probably not happening. But we got that Oculus Rift coming in, so there's going to be some horror games, and all you people that are donating to scare me, it's cool. But we appreciate all the love and support. Tomorrow morning, Positivity Report Friday. We got some amazing guests, Sinead DeFries and Lonnie Pike on Friday. You guys know her as gray hair and tattoos on Instagram. She's amazing. So thank you guys all for tuning in.
And finally, for Yukaki, you can throw up that graphic for Graham Butler. You guys tonight, we've probably raised a good couple $100 to start. This is the beginning of raising money in honor of our friend Graham Butler, going to Fairy Bricks UK and Autism UK. It's actually a GoFundMe set up by his family. We've been talking with his sister Samantha, and we're behind this for a part of our community. Community seems to be so much for the Shinedown fans and the band and those in it. Community is a big part of what we want to do and are doing here at the Good People Association, and Graham was a founding member. And unfortunately, passed before we could even see our programming. But Graham was there for us, and we're going to be there for them. So you guys tonight, if you gave a super chat or a Streamlab, that is done in the honor of our good friend Graham. So
thank you.
We appreciate that. All right, I think we can go eat some more meat.
Yeah, we're going to go eat more meat.
Until the next time, find the good. See you guys.
Find the good.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.